Our Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and others who read Nostar, and Shalom to the hope of life. So I'm just doing this video, and Salakia, since my quality of audio has gone down, it's because I can no longer record on my phone due to certain circumstances. But so while I'm on my PC, the audio sounds really bad at certain parts. That's because I'm working on getting better audio from my PC. But still gotta push the word. So I just want to do a video, basically going off of what the Elder Monogon made. As you see, his channel is GMS Army 144, and then Elder Monogon was basically going into some of the characteristics. One of the characteristics of Esau, and in this video he was going into characteristics. Was that he was a cunning hunter. And he basically shows how Esau hunts everything that there is to hunt, and he hunts all the animals that we can't even eat. He just hunts and kills them for sport. So he was going in on that on this video. One of his characteristics is that he was a cunning hunter, and I wanted to go into another characteristics is that they are red. So first scripture, I'm gonna jump to get one of the characteristics. Genesis 27. I don't know. Sorry about that. It's like 25, or actually, see, we got them confused. Alright. Yeah, 25. For some reason I thought it was 27, but it's Genesis 25 and 30. And Esau said to Jacob, well, actually, I'm going to start up at, so you can get the understanding of what was going on. I'm going to start up at verse 27. And the boys grew, alright? And Esau was a cunning hunter, going to what the elder said about him being a cunning hunter. I highly exhort brothers to watch that video. Alright, verse 27. The boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw pottage already made food, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. Alright, and it was red because it was uncooked. Alright, and that's if you notice, a lot of Edomites, so-called white people, they like they like all their meat and food raw, uncooked. That's one of their characteristics, you could say. Alright, verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Alright, so Esau, after he was done hunting, he came in and was very tired. Alright, assuming, Salakia, go to verse 30. Esau came from the field, I'm assuming he was hunting. He could have been doing something else, but that's more than likely what he was doing. In verse 30 it says, With that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name was called Edom. Alright? So people will read this at point blank value, and they will not understand what this verse is talking about. Alright, to get that understanding, you got to go into the meaning of the words. Alright? So we're going to go to verse, in that verse, as you see, I'm in the Blue Letter Bible, and it's not always correct, but it's good. It's a good, to read from here sometimes, because you can click on the tools and go into the words, which I'm about to do. So I click on the tool. Now let's see what that word Edom means. I don't think you can hear it with my recording software. Well, if you heard that or not, the word Edom basically goes back to a Greek word Idumea, which means red. Alright? You see right here, Edom equals red. Now Now, he didn't just name this for any old reason. All right. Obviously, we just read he had that red pottage, but it was also because Esau himself looks red. All right. Actually, let me see if I go to this verse. All right, look. I'm Genesis 25 and 24. All right, so we seen when his name was changed to Edom, meaning red. But it wasn't just because of the red pottage, all right? This is Genesis 25 and 24, talking about when they were born. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Verse 25, and the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau, all right? So red meaning because his skin, he looks red, all right? And the reason for that is because his skin is translucent, all right? So let's see what this word translucent means, all right? Of a substance allowing light, not detailed images, to pass through, all right? So basically, translucent is something that is see-through. Now we go to images, it's basically like this, all right? Remember it said allowing light to pass through, all right? And blood, the reason he is red is because his skin is translucent and the color of his blood seeps through his skin, shows through his skin. All right, so this image right here is likened unto Esau's skin. All right, and the blood which gives off a light, it passes through. You can see it through his skin. That's why they looked at him. All right, and they called his name and they said he came out red. He looked red. All right, things like this, translucent. This is likened unto Esau's skin. So-called white people. All right, translucent. Lucky about that. All right. So now that you know why he looks red, I looked up. All I did was look up white people. All right. Now let's look at these images. Let's go. There goes Hillary Clinton. We can take her. We can take this. Let's look at this. Tell me if this looks white to you. Matter of fact, let's just Google the word white. You know. All right. So let's take this. Let's take this and compare it to this. Now tell me what looks white and what doesn't look white. All right. It's clearly that on this photo. So like you can bear with me 1 second. I have to take this phone call that happened. All right, we're back again. All right, so clearly what I was going into was that this photo, this white right here, clear white, that this is obviously not white. All right. Now, if you look at her skin, if you look at it, it's giving off a very light red. All right, so that's why when Esau came out, they one of the ways that they described him, or one of his characteristics, is that he is red. All right, if you take a look at this skin, all right, the blood is seeping through her skin, not going through, but the light is giving off. You can see it through her skin, and that's why she's called red. If her skin wasn't translucent, wouldn't she just be white? You know, but it is translucent. Take some more photos. Look at this. He's red. These people are red. They're not white. They're red. Look, they're red. All these people are red. No one is white like this. Esau's a weirdo, man. What is that? Alright? People are red. Alright? This is the color, which is why they look red. Because their blood, which is the color red, obviously, I just, thought it would be cool to look it up, seeps through their skin. So now, but there's more meaning behind it. There's a meaning why they call themselves white, alright? So in order to understand that, like I said, how we find out that Edom means red, you got to go into the words and you'll find out what white means. Right? Right now I'm on etymology online. Alright, this website is it goes into the root meaning of words. Now I just looked up white, right? Let me see. They can change it up in here, how you operate their website. It's lucky that's not the. Man, it's not the same as last time. It's like, bear with me 1 second. Alright. Yeah, they can change it up. Alright, now I'm gonna find it on a different website. There we go. Oh, well, yeah, we can use this, but damn, they change it up. I'm just gonna use I'm gonna go back to etymology online. I was lucky about that. Anyways, we can take it from right here. So the word light, I mean white, you can see a whole bunch of meanings to it. Is white, to shine, light, from Old English, wit, bright, radiant, clear, fair. Also a noun, from the root. It's just going deeper and deeper into the word white, to shine. All right. So basically, light. So basically, the word white means light. All right. If we read further, English. All right, being well established before the conquest, meaning morally pure. Okay. So the word light means, Slovakia. The word white means light or pure. All right. Now, they changed the website up. Before then, it looked a little different. And when I just typed in the word white, it gave, I believe it was a different definition here, or because I think they changed it. I could be mistaken, but the word white basically means light and it means pure. All right, you can keep on reading, but it's going to keep giving you different evaluations of the word white, and it will just mean light or pure. All right, so the reason that they call themselves white is because they want them to seem like they are the light, like they're the pure people, when they're not. And we know who the light to be, first and foremost, is who. It starts with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright? So the light, they want themselves to to be seen as a God, alright? They want themselves to be seen like they are the light. That's why they painted and put every great man in history, all the apostles and disciples, they all made them look like so-called white people. Why? Because they want them to be illustrated as the light. Right? They want them to be illustrated as being pure, morally pure, and we know they're the farthest from it. All right, now let's look at the word black, because we are not black. It says from Old English, look at this, from Old English, black, blake, absorbing dark, absorbing all light. Let's see, look at this one. Yeah, they didn't change it up. But look, Old English, blake, absorbing dark, absorbing all light. Actually, I don't want this one either, man. I'm gonna get the definition, the real one. There it is. There we go. Yep. Yep. So black, it says lacking hue and brightness, absorbing light without reflecting any rays of composing it. All right. Now you got to decipher or dig through. Obviously, what's the true definition because they called us black, meaning what? They're trying to apply something to us. All right. So let's read it. Let's go down here. And I seen it when I clicked on it. Without any moral quality or goodness. Now look. What they say with white mean? What they say with it mean? Morally pure. What is black? Without any moral quality or goodness. All right. So what do you think they're trying to tell us? They're trying to obviously tell us something. All right. That white people, sorry about that. That white people are the ones with the light. That they're the pure ones. All right. And what does black mean? Black means without any moral quality or goodness, evil, wicked. All right. That's why Drake called themselves niggas, man, because they're still in the darkness. All right. They're trying to tell us by calling us black. They're trying to tell us that we are we are the evil and that we are the wicked people. All right. That's why the scriptures say, and Lord willing, I'm end it on this. That's why they say in Isaiah 29 and 16, surely the returning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall they say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of it that framed it, he had no understanding? All right, because they turned everything upside down. They're calling themselves the ones who are pure, the ones who have the light, and they're calling us the wicked, evil people. All right, when it's clearly the opposite. The scriptures say in Job 9 and 24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right, so clearly we are not the ones who are the wicked because we are not in rule right now. That was basically it. Lord willing, we were edified. That was just, one of the characteristics of so-called uh, white people. Is really they're red, and that is one of their characteristics. They're red people. So, Lord willing, I want to give all, Lord willing, we're edified. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone, and shown along to the hopeful elect.